cease to come, do they? It is the 24 of Ivan Ortola in front.
Yeah, we had a few spills in the opening laps last weekend. I'm just thinking how well everyone was behaving.
It really is an intense battle up the front there. I mean, there's 6 in the picture there, but there are another trio right behind them. Mario Oti 34. Was one of them, that was his Anguivera. And who's going to win it? It looks like Ortola, but no, it's waiting for the lights, they're on. And away they go. It's a good start from everybody. Not fantastic from Salvador perhaps, but the pole man Danny Elgado got away brilliantly, and Pedro Acosta has slipped in behind him on the 37, so it's 96 that leads into the first corner.
Just veered across the middle of the track just to slightly block. Acosta was perfectly legal, not an aggressive move at all, but it worked perfectly, and then he just got back in line for turn 1. So yeah, he's
on to that second place in the points table.
Yeah, he's on to look like he was avoiding action there. It certainly wasn't going to gain him any time getting that
way.
Good
start, but really the man on the move, David Munoz, is on 64, and he's passed Salvador.
Mariachi there just got a brilliant first lap.
I think he found it difficult in the first year. As Neil said, it's not easy for these people coming from Asia and that to come to Europe and really settle
to opt out of this race.
And Elgado really putting in the hard work here to complete the second lap. He's not broken away completely, but he really are racing there, chasing somebody who's going to be in the Grand Prix next year. And really aggressive move from Ivan Ortola, the 16-year-old Spaniard, is stretching this field out. It's still Pedro Acosta in second place.
Whoa, there's an accident in the background there. Someone sliding off at the last corner. Not quite sure what number that was.
No, that's number 6. It's Philip Totten.
Philip Totten is just that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
When he's not making mistakes, he's having some bad luck. So, and just when he's been showing a bit of form as well. So unfortunately, pushing the front in that off camber downhill left-handed last corner, easily done. Tyres are up to temperature, so I don't think it's tired.
No luck at all for him.
Yeah, well, yeah, it certainly was self-inflicted, that one, and certainly not on lap record pace yet, but certainly getting down there.
So, and our fastest lap of the race so far for the 64 of David Munoz, who crossed the line in second place, and he's not allowing Danny Elgado to get away. And now, and down goes Elgado, and down goes Acosta as well. He had nowhere to go. He really laid the bike down because he was going to run over Danny Elgado, and they're trying to pick them out, obviously. The track is probably now clear. So that's Acosta and Elgado. That's turned the race around, of course. And the number 64 machine, David Munoz, is now leading. But he had a bit of a shocker there. I think that rather put him off what happened in front of him. Because I just said they were splitting away from this, and it's completely turned around because they have ended up sliding off. And we've got now, what is it? It's sort of a 7-man battle for the lead with 12 laps to go. Me, the shocks never cease to come, do they? It is the 24 of Ivan Ortola in front.
Yeah, we had a few spills in the opening laps last weekend. I was just thinking how well everyone was behaving themselves. It's pretty dark out there.
Problems for visibility on Saturday. So it is the 24 of Ivan Ortola that leads, the 64 of David Munoz, and then that second place in the title chase. And he really has done the work, just as he did last Saturday, only for it to all come undone when they had that crash, when he said he didn't see the damp patch and touched it and went down. So this is the 37 of our Cup winner, Pedro.
We're going to get a replay of this. Oh, yeah, it was a high side, yeah, and...
Pedro just sort of put it down. Danny Elgado is still going. Obviously, we saw them
very much a high side that went wrong.
Right, so the 24 of Ivan Ortola it is that leads. He'd done all the hard work, but he's lost ground a bit now. That really is an intense battle up the front there. I mean, there's 6 in the picture there, but there are another trio right behind them. Mario Oti 34. Is Anguivera on the 33, passes Agi for fourth place.
No race wins for David.
Around looking for his motorcycle after his fall, but maybe he twisted something.
We have seen a few riders just out in that green concrete.
Still, Salvador has the advantage over David Munoz. And Agi goes up the inside of his Enguevera.
Yeah, I mean, it's very impressive to see so many rookies.
There is the number 80 of David Alonso. He crossed the line 6th. That time still keeping, and a really strong late move. Agi,
it looked like, because the track was sort of patchy, a little bit wet, it just looked like he had confidence to pass and come through the pack, but he certainly got the pace this weekend in perfect conditions.
I think it's only a matter of time before we get notified of a long lap penalty, because we've seen place, which is Sonta van der Geurberg and Alex Escrigue. Wow, incredible stuff. Right, out and we're enjoying a Saturday afternoon ride. Right.
Yeah, 0.8 of a second covering the top 9. Pace has dropped off considerably in the second or third lap, and that is Holgado moment again. And yeah, not like him at all. He's such a safe rider. He's obviously pushing very hard and was in the 41s at that point, so he just pushed a little bit too hard. But poor old Pedro Costa, again the innocent victim. He went down last weekend, of course.
Yeah.
Going around
his mistakes either. Right. So back with live then. They complete lap 10. Just 5 laps remaining, and it's all on. Salvador
has got a long lap penalty.
Right. So he is back in 5th. Sho Nishimura back in 15th place. He's only just coming back from injury. I said
within a second in that bunch, so you really have to get it.
And now it's a change at the front. It's the 64 of David Munoz who has the advantage. Let's see if he can do exactly that. Stretch, put the pace, and see if he can stretch this chance of getting on the podium, and even with a race win. My goodness, there's some elbowing, them some exchange of Alpine Star's leather colour, and Riati there inside the 64 of David Munoz. David Munoz is behind him. Down the start and finish, crossing the line to complete that 13, just 2 remaining, and you're on board. 24 of Ortola is behind them there.
Riati and Munoz.
Yeah, so now it is Ivan Ortola who has the advantage, but only just from David Munoz. Agi is into the race, so let's hope he hasn't hurt it more, because that's what he didn't need to do. He was limping going into the race. That's the 13 of Sho Nishimura. It's most unfortunate. Advantage, but anything can happen. There's still obviously 10 guys in with a chance of winning this one. 64 behind is David Munoz. He's be very difficult for those guys who are on the green stuff on the final lap. Still Ortola it is with the advantage. Oh, and who's that? Oh, he's got David Munoz back inside him again. And it's Ortola who's looking very strong, but he's got David Munoz and Salvador so determined to try and win this Saturday race. And Salvador comes up the inside, Ortola has the run, and then a couple of guys go down, and 33 was one of them. That was his Enguevera. And who's going to win it? It looks like Ortola, but no, he's got beaten on the line. So David Munoz who has it over Ortola, Salvador, Riati, Agi, via David Munoz, Escrigue. Well, okay, let's just recap then that the race was won by David Munoz on the line, passing over. It was all sorted out at the last corner. Most unfortunate to see those guys, and one of those is David Alonso. He's the man in the
middle of the group here. Was it Alonso went down the inside? It looked like he crashed on his own, but he locked things.
Yes, you see, contact there. Yeah, it's won, and now has his first win of the season. So it's another new winner this year.
It's been sprinkling with rain all day. Perfectly dry for the rookies, but I think track temperature not great.
So confirmation then of the result. David Munoz, the winner. He came from 10th place on the grid.